Hi everybody, this is Jeff Phipps from Steve Weiss Music. We're here at the TMEA convention of 2015. We're standing in the Jupiter booth, home of Mapex and Majestic Percussion, and with me is Chris Hankus, the percussion product manager. Today we're going to go over a lot of the marching things that they have to offer, snares, tenors, basses, as well as a really special partnership that they have going on. If you're not aware of how much Mapex has taken the marching world by storm, then you've been under a rock, I guess. So we're going to try to lift the rock up and give you a little bit more information this morning. So here's Chris Hankus.
Thanks, Jeff. Really appreciate it. Mapex Quantum marching drums developed in 2007 now have become quite extensively used throughout high school, major universities, WGI, DCI. And let me tell you a little bit about why we've been successful with this product. The snare drums in the Quantum lineup are unique in that they have 4 exterior plies of maple for a warm sound and a nice body of sound, but 2 interior plies of birch that enhance the attack and the rim shot characteristic a little bit of the drums. It includes both the Mapex Quantum Agility snare drum, the 14x10 model, that has some extra air vents and is well suited to indoor and is a little bit lighter weight, as well as the Quantum XT 14x12 standard model. Both of them have that same birch maple hybrid shell composition, and we've recently reduced the weight of the hoops and the top casting on these drums to make them easier for the player to use and to accommodate some of the kind of body movement and things that are going on in the activity currently. Also within the series, I don't have them to show you today, but our tenors, we have 2 series as well that sort of mirror this. We have an agility series of tenors that are the shallower model, the lighter weight model, that have some very specific features that are geared towards the acoustic environments of arenas and domes. They have a port in the front as well as being a shallower cut that retunes the relationship between the overtone and the fundamental pitch of the drum, giving it a clarity and a tonal presence instead of just becoming all attack as oftentimes a shallower drum can do. The Mapex Quantum field cut drums share the same shell composition with the Agility series, and that is again a hybrid shell where the exterior plies are maple but the interior plies are walnut. This really helps the warmth and the body of sound and helps pitches project. As we move over to bass drums, we have a guest star with us today. Marching bass drum, rudimental bass drum guru, Mr. Doug Bush. Doug, would you like to tell us a little bit about the bass drum this morning?
Absolutely, Chris. Thank you so much for having me. I'd like to talk with you for a second about the heartbeat of the ensemble, the marching bass line. It's a 100% maple shell. But some of the more unique characteristics of this bass drum compared to others, we have the aluminum rim, which has a lower profile, making it more comfortable for the player that's playing, as well as its ability to withstand over 1,000 pounds of pressure. You can play rim shots, you can play rim clicks, and the sonority of the rim clicks is wonderful because I'm not buying an extra mechanism to clip on the top as a rim-saving device that's going to chew through the mallets or produce an unmusical click. It's something that blends really well within the ensemble and the other rims on the instruments. On top of that, our porting system, the number of air holes we use, is graduated dramatically via the size of the bass. This helps dry out the drums, lower the fundamental of the pitch, and make a more uniform characteristic sound from top to bottom, really helping with the clarity of several of the faster, more virtuosic passages that we're expected to do nowadays on a rudimental bass drum.
Thanks, Doug.
So thanks so much, Doug and Chris, for going over the whole line. What I think one of the most exciting things is that you may have seen there's great finishes on these drums already, but there's a partnership that only Mapex has coming up for you guys this year, and I'd like Chris to share a little bit about that. Tell us about the On2 Percussion partnership.
Absolutely, Jeff. Recognizing that On2 has quickly gained a place in the market, allowing ensembles to quickly and easily customize their drums and change it actually from season to season. Yep. It's been a very exciting thing, and we've recognized that trend and wanted to find a way to get involved. We've always believed in providing a range of finishes and making some options available, and none of that changes from our perspective. We're still offering our regular special order lacquer program and our special order hardware. All of this remains the same, but what we are doing special starting now in 2015 is that any black gloss Mapex Quantum drums, just stock drums off the shelves, black gloss with chrome hardware, will include a free set of On2 slips right out of the gate. So what this means is the customer can buy a set of drums and basically turn it into whatever color they want right out of the gate from the stock library of On2 slips, over 240 different finishes available on their website. quick delivery, low price tag, makes it easy for everybody, right?
He did say free, right? You got that free on 2 percussion slips when you buy a set of black drums. And where can you get them? Steve Weiss Music, of course. Hey folks, we've been dealing with Mapex and all these advances that they've been, and they're moving fast. We've been dealing with it for quite some time now. We have a tight relationship with Chris and the company. If you have questions, anything further than what you may have heard here today, get a hold of us. We're at www.steveweissmusic.com. We're already shipping these things. We're already working on the partnership with Chris and On2, and have put some kits together for groups like yourself out there, schools and colleges, you name it. So look us up, steveweissmusic.com.